was full of darkness. I really didn't see anything good in the future. I felt like life was just a lot of pain before you died.
Alcohol, pills, programs in and out of, detox centers. And
there was a big void in my life. There was a hole in my heart, and I tried to fill it with anything. Whatever made me feel better, whatever numbed me through the pain that I was experiencing.
I knew that, God created me to be more than what I was doing.
At the age of 13, I was running away from home. I never really think that I was worth loving because I always thought I was so bad.
When I was out there, I was having a whole lot of fun until it started taking my life away. And it started robbing me from my family to the point that people didn't want to be bothered with me.
My family had a lot of hopes and dreams for me, and I would come home from doing what I was doing, and I would see the look of pain on my brother's faces and my father's face and my mother's face. And, I just couldn't bear it any longer, and there was a lot of regrets that I had about things that could have been, should have been.
I got sick and tired of chasing my shadow. I was in darkness.
I wanted to stop, but it's like, if I go in, I'm going to be missing something. But when I came, and they had church, and I looked around, and I felt such love.
One night, I stole my mother's VCR. All this time when I was doing it, I was like kind of self-supporting myself. But this is the first time I took from my mother. It really made me hit the bottom point. And in the basement of a crack house, I cried out to God.
I said, Lord, just help me find a way to get back to you.
I had a gun, I had a crack pipe, I had dope, and one of my cousins pulled up, and, she was a female. And usually I would hide it, but this time I didn't. She pulled up on the side of my car, and she seen everything that was in my car, and she just started crying. She told me that she knew that I was better than this, but I was gonna end up just like the rest of the men on this reservation and be a nobody. If I didn't have God in my life, that I would probably be sitting right now in Sing Sing or Attica, Greenhaven, or maybe even dead.
I don't think I'd be alive, to be honest.
I would have been dead.
I would be dead.
I got so bad one night that the drug dealer stopped selling me drugs. He's seen me so often and so much. He said, nah, man, I like you. I ain't selling you, you don't need no more. Now, this is his business. This is his lifestyle. That's how bad I was.
My life would not be nothing. I probably would be on welfare. I probably wouldn't even have my children.
I think somewhere along the line, the drugs or somebody else that I had maybe burned in the old lifestyle would have caught up to me.
When I came in the door, there was 3 older brothers assigned to watch me at night because they thought I was going to die in my sleep. I was a frame of a man.
I must have been about 120 pounds, soaking wet. My heart was really literally broken, and I knew I needed God in my life. You're looking at a guy that was living on the streets. You're looking at a guy that was homeless. You're looking at a guy that was strung out on crack, cocaine, anything I could get my hands on to get high off of. Eating out of garbage cans, waiting on McDonald's to throw away hamburgers. God has given me a passion for people that was in the same shape that I was in. And we started a ministry in Statesville, North Carolina, for God to take somebody like me, didn't have an education, and God restored all of that, restored it and gave me double for my trouble.
As a father, I know that I don't trust anyone with my children. It has to be somebody special. And that's the way that I see it. God sees something in me that I can be trusted with the thing that's most precious to him, and that's his children.
A lot of times we want love, but we gotta give it. I just didn't know how. I didn't know how, but they taught me, and they didn't tell me. They taught me by doing.
Before Christ, it was just existing. With Christ, there's living. I'm living my life now because he's just ordered my footsteps. He's directed me.
I didn't know what it was to feel normal, but it feels wonderful to feel normal. You know,
I'm a pastor. I pastor on a reservation. As I have a beautiful wife. We own our own home. We don't rent a home. We own our own home.
There is a light after that tunnel. There is a light. I thank you, God.
The world needs to know that Jesus Christ is real. They need to know it. They need to know it.